to a new chatty video. It's getting closer and closer to our summer trip.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it's been quite some time leading up to this one. It's been really exciting.
Yeah, it seems like we've not been to Disney in such a long time, but it hasn't been that long, is it?
No, I think because we've had the house move, it's felt a lot longer than it actually is. It seems like ages ago that we were there.
Yeah, I think because there's been lots and lots of other things going on, aren't there? So, but we're really, really looking forward to, excited in getting back into the Disney bubble. Getting back.
Oh, I can't wait. I really can't wait. We thought we'd run through our plans and sort of wish list and that with you today and just discuss some ideas.
Yeah.
I'm feeling quite unprepared for this trip. Usually I've done the itinerary, I've done packing lists and everything, and
would be packed.
Yeah, well, maybe not quite. Not far off.
We have in the past.
Yeah, but this time we haven't actually prepared anything. Not even the itinerary. So we thought we would discuss it with you, maybe bounce some ideas. You guys can maybe help us out.
Yeah, so I think this is more just of a bit of a, it's not like this is what we're going to do. There's some plans we've got. There's some things we haven't actually decided on yet. Mm-hmm. There's some, I think they're kind of things in the air really, aren't they? Whether we just decide to do something or not. We did actually, I think it's fair to say, was it a few weeks ago, a month ago or so, we actually wrote down a bit of an itinerary of the things we wanted to do. Then we realised it literally took up like every day, didn't it?
Well, that was our first week when we were on site at Disney.
Yeah, well, and some of the other stuff, some of the things we wanted to do, which we're going to discuss in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah, there's going to be 8 of us. We're going as a family. Again, a bit similar to the October trip before, with lots of us. So there's lots of everybody's needs and wants and things that come into this. So for us, it's extra exciting because there's things that some of the family members haven't done that we would like to do to show them. But there's also some things that we haven't done as well. We fancy doing some new things. So, yeah. Ooh. We're going to run through it all, ask you for some tips and advice as well. And I was going to add something else to that then. Oh, yeah. It's our ADR coming up soon as well. Our date for the advanced Disney reservations, the dining reservations coming up as well, so we need to get our thinking caps on very soon.
Want to.
Actually, shall we start with that? At the moment, I think the only one that we're all decided on is Ohana.
Yeah.
It's always been one of our favourites. We've never had a bad meal.
We didn't do it last time, did we?
No, we didn't.
Did we do it the time before?
We haven't actually done it, since we were with Lisa and Ian in 2021.
Okay, so that was going to say, so it has actually been, it will have been over 3 years then.
What, that long?
Well, if it's 2021, or was it 2022?
2 years.
We went 2022.
Oh, 2022, sorry.
So just over 2 years, two and a half years. So we do like it there.
Love it there.
But the price is really...
But then, what is it? $65 or something like that. But you think about it, it's a 3-course meal.
Yeah, you're true.
And you get your soft drinks included. Which I know is a lot of money, but I don't know, when you think about it like that, it's really good food. We love it there.
The food is really nice there. I can't
as long as they don't rush you. That's been our only critique over the years. There's been a couple of times where we felt rushed, which is always a bit of a shame.
We've learned from it basically, because I remember one time...
That doesn't come into it now.
Does it not?
No.
Oh, does it? Because they don't come around with the skewers.
No.
They used to come around with the skewers and say, well, do you want some steak? And you get this whole skewer, which is great, but then by the time you eat some of it, the rest of it all kind of gone cold. And then you feel really bad of having a plate full of food, or some of it that you haven't really eaten, and wanting to ask for some more, whereas we used to then say, well, can we have a couple, please?
But it comes in skillets on
That's
the table.
right, you're right, actually, yeah.
It has changed since we were last there.
Yes.
Is
it the chicken that's changed?
There's a couple of the meat dishes that have changed, but no, we really like it.
That's the only definite one, isn't it? I mean, is there anywhere else you would want to go ADR-wise?
Yes, I really, really, really want to do Topolino's, especially as we're staying at the Riviera. But
would that be breakfast?
Yes, definitely. I
so
really
many
want
people
to do
rave about the breakfast.
But my sister's not fussed with it, and it's a lot of money.
Something we could do.
I know, but it's something we could do in future years. I just want to embrace the whole family thing. I loved it so much. There will be other times.
Yeah.
So I want to do things for us all together. ADR wise, guys, let us know what bookings you like to make. Have you got any coming up? There's been a few that we've discussed. We all loved Crystal Palace last time, but we want to do something different this time.
Was in Animal Kingdom Yak and Yeti, is that an ADR or is that just a... Because I did really enjoy that. I think next time if I did Yak and Yeti, I think in true style of us, we love the starters, don't we?
Yeah, the picky bits.
I say picky bits, is they almost feel like a meal on their own. I could actually choose to have all those kind of bits.
We had picky bits, and then we had a mains each.
We took
so much food to go though. It fed us the next day as we were in the villa. I think the thing that we are very mindful that my sister's family are very picky eaters, and it's just a waste of money to go anywhere where you think our niece basically eats chicken and rice with salad.
So it's a little bit more, but I think it's what she's kind of used to, isn't it? So
so we just don't.
That's no criticism. It's just obviously everyone is completely different. There are things we don't like, so
it suits us more to do quick serves with the family.
And even us, it suits more to do quick serves. Also, you get to enjoy more different things as well. Does that make sense? Have I said that right?
Tiki Terrace, however, is on the family wish list. We had such a nice time there last time.
I think we'd probably have more picky bits there because we didn't with the family, did we? We just had drinks, and I think the kids had ice cream.
Yeah, well, I was going to say actually, if you haven't done the Tiki Terrace before, it's at the Polynesian Resort, and there's a terrace. It's not Trader Sam's. It's outside of Trader Sam's, and on a beautiful sunny afternoon when you've got the lovely man with the ukulele playing, it's just perfect. It makes you feel like you're on holiday.
Even in the rain, it's nice.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Done in the rain, under the umbrella.
But they are very welcoming if you want to go and buy food from other places and bring in to have with your cocktails.
Yep.
So like you say, the kids went down. I think they went to the... They went and got some ice cream downstairs. But she even said to us, because we ordered from the menu there last time in the bar, but she even said if you want to go to the quick serve, or you can go to the Tambu Lounge and get like the Ohana noodles. She said just bring it all up. They were so relaxed in there.
It's such a nice environment as well. We have done Trader Sam's, and probably some people have said, well, why not do Trader Sam's? If you've watched some of our vlogs before, we do love it in there. The first experience we had was absolutely amazing. Well, that's the only time we've actually drunk in there, and it was amazing. It is brilliant, but it is quite small, and you can be
for 8 of you to get
in. Even when I think 4 of us tried one time, didn't we? It was a little bit kind of.
We ended up leaving.
We ended up leaving and going to the terrace, and it was actually really enjoyable. Yes, they do serve the same drinks, but they're not obviously in the glasses. You can actually buy the glasses from outside as well if you want to, the souvenir glasses. But we just thought just being outside. But if you haven't done Trader Sam's, do it. It is good. It's not because we don't want to do it, it's just with 8, it's really quite tricky to actually get a
Whereas the Tiki Terrace, you can just rock up when you're ready.
Yeah, a bit more
relaxed.
Yeah, a bit easygoing, isn't it?
And the kids can go and get their ice creams and things like that.
Yeah.
So we kind of jumped into this. That was my fault. So we're doing.
Yes, we start with food.
a week at the Riviera, and then we've got. Well, should we just rewind to what the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really spoken about the trip, have we? So.
And the family are doing a week at the Caribbean. We're using DVC points, and they've booked through Virgin Holidays. So, yeah.
And I think the main reason we got Riviera, well, 1, because we absolutely love it there, but 2, also because we're then actually really close to the family who are at the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So it just makes life that little bit easier.
For meeting up.
I think they've put their request in for their rooms, have they?
Mum's paid extra for a preferred room.
Okay.
Mum really didn't like Sarah Jane's room last time because it was very dark, and it was although they have an outside window, it was facing trees, and that Mum wants to be rather than at the back.
Okay.
She wants to be at the front, so she was told by having a preferred she would be. So I don't know.
I don't know. The preferred is normally close to the lobby, isn't it?
I know. I didn't like to say that to her.
So
I know
that's the trick, because also it was the convenience of where they were. Because were they in Aruba?
I've just dripped water everywhere.
Were they in Aruba before?
Yeah.
So that was actually there.
So Mum would be on the other side of the Riviera now.
See where that's Caribbean.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
So where your sister was great, because the actual skyline of the Riviera was her closest one.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? So. But no, so that's good. That's the plan. 1 week Riviera, family Caribbean, and then we're in a villa for 2 weeks.
And they also don't want to be on top of each other. They want some space as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully it will work out.
We're really excited for Riviera. We have stayed there before. We've
three
done
nights,
3 nights. This time we're going to make sure that we remember that in the, what's it called, the cafe, the
Petit Cafe,
that they changed their pastries partway through the day. We went there and the pastries in the morning looked, we'll grab some of those later, but they seem to change them partway through the day. So we're going to make sure, because those pastries do look really nice.
And we do have a charcuterie board at the bar.
Oh,
we want some more charcuterie boards.
And the quick serve there is just, I think, one of the best in the resorts.
And we haven't used the pool there yet either.
No, we haven't.
Nice. I would love to know from you, actually, have any of you eaten at the Caribbean? They do a family style meal. I've forgotten what is it, Sebastian's?
I think it is Sebastian's.
We were looking at the menu board with Dan and Kelly last time, weren't we? And it looked really appealing. So I'd love to know from any of you if you've eaten there and if it was any good. So that would be quite nice as well. So we've got sort of different ideas. So
we should talk about actual parks a little bit.
Yeah.
We haven't decided what we're doing and when we're doing it.
Because we haven't done our itinerary yet. We need to book.
But
we need to do park reservations for us as well.
Yeah, so this we don't want to scare people because you still need. It's only because we're annual pass holders that we have to make park reservations. And I think in true style, we can make 3, or can we do the first week?
Well, no, we can do because we're staying on site.
Yeah, because you're staying on site, we can do that. But then after that, we can only make 3 days worth, isn't it? So we still have to make park reservations. So that kind of makes it not tricky, but it just adds a little bit more we've just got to think about.
It is a quiet time of year that we're going.
It is. And also we still are able to park hop. We don't have, I believe...
Thank goodness.
We don't have to wait till 2 p.m. either.
No.
As far as I'm aware.
I wanted to talk about some things that we wanted to do that either we haven't done before or the family haven't done before. One of the things being, and it was on the itinerary for last time and we never got round to it, and my sister really, really wanted to do that, and that's to go to Old Town for where all the cars and that are. Is it on a Friday night? Let us know if the Friday night's better or the Saturday night. Actually, maybe it was the Saturday night because I know it clashed with when we went to Anna Maria Island.
Oh, okay.
Because they left early to
try and get to there, but they didn't get there in time, did they?
But we stayed on Anna Maria for the sunset with my mum. But that is top of the list because that's something that she really wanted to do with my stepdad. So let us know if you've been to Old Town, to the car thingy. I can't think what it's called.
I can't remember, but I know there's all the cars.
I know Lee and Nick like doing it as well, our friends.
I know it can get busy.
Yes,
and
also, any tips on parking when you're going there, please?
Yeah.
That would be handy. We have spoken about doing airboats. We haven't done airboats for years. We did it with the kids. We did Wild Willies, didn't we? Which was really good because you get to hold the baby gator there. Although they're not baby gators, they're just gators that haven't actually grown properly. And I think it was Sergey that we saw last time is still there when I looked on the website. Oh. Yeah. So we have thought about doing that. So any airboats that you've loved, let us know. It's up in the air. My mum hates the thought of it, so we're still not 100% with that one.
And also, I think when we've done the airboats, we did it because it was quite a not tiny one, but it was smaller because some of them can be quite big, can't they? Whereas obviously this one was great because you can kind of see pretty much everywhere. Another one, I noticed you got Clearwater down there as well.
That's been on the cards. I don't know if we will get around to it. Sometimes as well you feel like you can put too much.
This is what I was saying earlier on. It's the fact of we'd got plans, and then when we added even a day or even part of a day for some of these, it kind of filled up our whole calendar, our whole itinerary. So, and of course we want to do great things. We also want to relax as well.
We haven't been to Clearwater since
2007. That's a while, isn't it?
Have you only been there once? Yeah, you have. Oh, yeah. It's not my favourite place, if I'm really honest.
I think wasn't last trip, but when we did the trip when your dad came to St Augustine, I think I preferred that type of beach.
Me too. Quiet.
Almost a quiet, more, should we say, local? I know Clearwater's local as well, but do you know what I mean?
It's more touristy,
more sort of low key. So I really love that. So if we don't do that, that wouldn't be the end of the world for me.
No, I like the idea of going for the Sea Screamer. I did Little Toot last time, that was before we were together. Both are still going, where you go on the water and the dolphins swim alongside you.
Is there anything else? Sorry, I cut you off.
No, go on.
No, go on. You can come on. Is there anything else that is non-Disney? Because I know we'd also spoken about NASA as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
So that's on the list as well. We have actually got tickets.
We got, with part of the travel program that I belong to, the travel business, there's lots and lots of training you can do. So for example, we've got half price universal tickets for 4 of us. And we've also got lots of free tickets as well, 2 of which are at NASA. And we've spoken about that. My mum loves the idea. But again, I don't know if it's just too much that we're trying to fit into the itinerary as well.
Yeah, we need to look at the plans. Again, it's something we can do another time.
But we have got 2 free tickets, so we do have the option.
Yeah. Is there anything else we were thinking that's kind of off-site? I mean, there's the usual kind of thing that we'd like to obviously do celebration. I think the family would love that. Go for something to eat, go for a wander.
They liked that. Well, the other thing I would really like to do, which again we haven't done for years, and that's hire a boat from the Grand Floridian. Problem we've got, my sister's daughter hates boats.
Hates water, hates bridges.
But my stepdad, I know, would love it. So whether it's something we do as the 4 of us.
I was going to say it could be something we do, because I'm sure there's going to be things your sister wants to do that we're maybe not going to be doing.
I know, and again, she would love it though.
I think this is the great thing. If you watch from our previous trip when we went as a large family group, I think it's just knowing that you are going to do different things. You do have different sort of ideas about what you're going to want to do.
Yeah.
So it's fine to do that. You don't have to live in each other's pockets the whole time.
Yeah.
So I think that's very, very important to do this. Having some different plans will work out really well.
But that's something we would really like to do.
So should we just move a bit on more to the Disney kind of stuff for some of the things that we want to make sure?
The one thing I really, really want to do with them, and I'm really excited, is Yeehaw Bob. Saturday night at Port Orleans Riverside. That was one of our highlights of that trip when we did that.
That was, it was standing room only. Managed to find a...
We'll get there nice and early this time.
Yeah, and it was really nice. We had a couple of beers, had a charcuterie board, surprisingly.
I'll leave the link down below if you haven't seen it. It was such a good evening, wasn't it?
It's just the atmosphere, and it's the case of he obviously is so popular there. Those who haven't gone to see him, not gonna any spoilers on it. It is just
it's Disney.
It's fun. It is fun. Yeah. It's a fun night. Everyone there is having a great time, and the resort as well itself.
Yeah,
because
really nice.
Actually,
the family haven't been to that resort yet.
Oh no, they haven't. Have they? No, that would be really I'm thinking of. Port Orleans, yeah.
French
Quarter, yeah.
We did that.
So, again, part of what we love, obviously, is go around the resorts, but also it's finding things to do. There is stuff to do, so much stuff to do that isn't park-related, that's still Disney.
Well, I'd like to take my sister to Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom Lodge. She didn't get to go around those 2. We went there with Mum, and I know she would love those.
And also Fort Wilderness.
Yes, and we want to take them to Fort Wilderness. We want to do the chicken dinner, the fried chicken dinner. It's gone up in price by about $3 or $4. Actually, it's gone up more than that. It was $23, and I think it's now $28.99.
Wow, that has
jumped up quite a lot.
Because wasn't it 19?
I don't know.
Oh, anyway, yeah.
It was 23 when we got it.
But it is a lot of food, though. When you think about it, that's the same as 2 quick serves.
I know, it's a lot of food.
It fed us, probably would feed maybe 3 or 4 people.
I agree. Yeah, it is really good value. Take your refillable mugs, so you don't need to buy a drink. But I really, really want to go there with them. I think they'll really love Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
I wonder, actually, does anyone know if Chip and Dale still do the campfire sing-along? I'm going to look into that. I don't know about that one. It's finding all these little bits and pieces, isn't it? That's what I think. You know what we could do? Kayaking, Fort Wilderness. Let's look into that.
You mentioned that last time, didn't you?
Because we did cut the clear kayaks in Silver Springs.
Your family would be banned from Disney if you do that.
Oh, that would be. I'm going to write that one down. That would be so. Well, Mum fancies doing the kayaks anyway in Silver Springs.
Okay.
But I don't really. Again, it's adding an extra day.
Yeah.
I'm going to write kayaks down. That could be really fun. again, it's finding all these little bits. If there's anything around the local area or in Disney, just something different that you've done, let us know. I wonder if Mum and Andy would like the Behind the Seeds tour at Living with the Land.
Possibly, yeah.
That might be something interesting, because they love the garden. They garden themselves. Sorry, we're just having a bit of a discussion here.
Yeah, just having a chat. It's fine, yeah.
Going to write that down as well.
Just some trip planning, it's all right.
Does anybody else keep a notebook? I would be lost without this. I think that might be quite a nice one. I fancy doing something different. I loved our one-on-one time with Mum and Andy last time, just doing some different things. We are going to Universal this time. I mentioned that we got half-price tickets.
This is just, I was going to mention the fact that we're staying at Universal, aren't we, as well? So we have booked Royal Pacific. Obviously, it's kind of a bit of our favourite there. Is it a couple of nights we've got, or
one night?
One night. We've got one night there. That obviously gives us our express passes for the 2 days. So that obviously is a real benefit. But we love the Royal Pacific. We love all the resorts though. Well, the ones we've seen. I'm sure the others are great as well. But Sapphire Falls we'll probably have a wander to. But we're so looking forward to getting back to Universal. Obviously Islands Adventure as well, because it's been, was it June 22?
Yes.
Was our last time there, so it would have been over 2 years since being to Universal. No, Universal there's something about it that is just so much fun.
I can't wait.
And also staying on site as well. It just makes life so much easier. And also you're in the whole, again, we talk about the Disney bubble, you're in the Universal bubble. It's just so much fun, isn't it?
You've got a meeting starting in 5 minutes.
That's fine. We'll get done in a minute.
We're keeping an eye on the time. I'd like to do another video talking about food more.
Yep.
As well, and we thought about doing some itinerary trip planning, proper planning with you. So let us know if you like those ideas.
So this was just a quick sort of chatty about this is kind of what our plans are. And also you can see how we start to maybe work out what we may or may not do. And also, although we've had an itinerary, and we generally do have an itinerary, doesn't mean we stick to it 100%, because it could mean that we get to a particular day and we realise, actually, we fancy something a bit different. But having these other ideas, we might then fancy to go and do something a bit further away, or doing something else.
Do you know something else I'd like to do, actually? I wouldn't mind going and just getting the bus to the All Stars resorts, just for the family to see... a value resort, because they've only seen, well, I guess they've seen the moderates because they've seen other ones, but they haven't seen a value.
I have to say, actually, seeing the value, we stayed at All Star Movies that one night. I know it's
going on the list.
I know it's a refurbed room that we'd stayed in, and they're gradually doing all those as well, and they have been doing some updates at Caribbean. But I'd heard they weren't full refurbs, they were just updates in Caribbean.
My sister would love the Mighty Ducks area, she's a hockey player.
This is what I'm saying, the whole area, I'd actually say, I still think the value are actually better than some of the moderate.
They would love that, because they're all hockey fans.
Yep.
I've put All Stars for dinner. I think they would, All Stars movies.
Yeah, I'd actually say the quick serve is better than the deluxe in a lot of places.
It's a choice when you've got picky eaters. Yes. Oh, I'm excited now. Yeah, and this is how we start our trip planning. We started out yesterday with a coffee in the garden, starting to make these notes, and now we're kind of brainstorming together. So we're almost ready, I think, to start doing our itinerary, aren't we? So maybe we'll do that in the next video.
Yeah, okay.
Let us know how you do your trip plans.
Right, shall we sign this one off?
Yeah, you've got a meeting to go to.
Yes, I have a meeting to go to. So thank you everyone for watching. If you don't already, please subscribe. We'd love to hear what your suggestions are as well, of what you'd like to do. No, thank you. Thank you for watching. And we will see you all next time.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.